phone's on the floor. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's early. It's early for a live, but I have some personal readings to do. And I'm trying to go to bed earlier and not stimulate myself so late at night. That sounds a bit naughty. Okay, here we are. Let's thank God that it's Friday. Do we like Friday? Have we got that Friday feeling? That crunchy Friday feeling. Anyway, I was drawn to the fairies. Daily guidance from your angels. It's the colourings that I'm taken to. The purples or the mauves. We'll have you as well. The Lover's Oracle. And where's the Romance Angels? Oh, I saw them and then they ran. They ran away. Okay. It's a bit warm. Now, we have about 30% battery because I forgot to charge the phone. Anyway, that doesn't matter. My coffee. Them bones and dry bones. What's going on here then? I was going to say we're flexing our muscles, but there's no muscle to be seen. Hey Blue Sky. Cheers. Happy Friday to you. So, what's going on then? Cards feel nice. Two of Spring. Okay, so the Two of Wands. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your desires, and great progress being made. I want to speak about this card. I'm going to read this card. Hi Cheryl. Happy Friday to you. This card, I believe, speaks about Avalon, and I believe Avalon, well, the Glastonbury tour is like the gateway to Avalon. I don't know like the ins and outs of the story, but enough to get my point across. So King Arthur, I believe it was after the war, went to Avalon so that he could be healed by the feminines that resided there. And anyway, these two chappies are trying to turn this canoe. I think it makes mention of Avalon. Eddie Wick. I'm British. Jaya, just Jaya. Hi. Hi, David. Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay, I'm getting back to this. I'm not to be distracted. Two of Spring. Some glasses somewhere. They help. Assistance is always at hand, you see. Okay. Opens up to the Nine of Summer, the Nine of Cups. Anyway, Lucy, don't get distracted. Two of Spring. Opened up to the Four of Spring. The Four of Wands. The Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. If you know tarot, you know what that means. You're off to a wonderful start. Awesome to hear. It's as if you have the whole world in your hands. Choices about the short-term future now appear, and the most important thing to remember is that it's safe to take chances. It's page number 66. I just like that because it's a number of love. If you had every possible resource at your disposal, what brave new steps would you take? Evaluate the situation and then move forward quickly. Many more opportunities are on the way. The possibility of forming a partnership with others may present itself. This can be a wonderful way to move mutual dreams forward as you encourage each other to continue to follow your passions. Just make sure that you're truly on the same page with anyone you consider pairing up with. Okay. I smacked the box. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on in this card. Our two fairies have worked together to build a beautiful boat that is nearly finished. All they need to do is install the purple butterfly sails, and their journey to magical Avalon will be successfully underway. So, in need of healing. Let's get you some daily guidance. Do you know what I'm looking at? Can you see the reflection in my glasses? I'm looking at a light up globe. It's a big world out there. Okay, relationship. This will come in with the healing process. Well, it's a good starting place. Okay, your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Tell me more. I had to work out whether or not I'll come before tea. And opened up to play. Play comes before everything. This card signals that you're entering a more positive phase in your relationships. As the picture on the card, interesting, page number 77. So we have page number 66. Page number 77. I'll just show you, just in case there's any doubt that I might be lying. The song that's coming through is In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle. Hi Diego. The lion sleeps tonight. Okay. This card signals that you're entering a more positive phase in your relationships. As the picture on the card shows, you're now out of the forest and entering an area filled with light and beauty. Like the angel portrayed on the card, you just need to hang on a little while longer as we let go of the card. Okay, hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. Additional meanings for this card. The I just realised that some are taking a nap. They are due to wake. They were having a nap. Their alarm went off a while ago. I'm not waking them up. They can sleep. They can sleep until they wake naturally. That's the best way to wake, isn't it? Just naturally. Okay. The answer to your question lies within your relationship. Trust your feelings about your current relationship and act accordingly. The angels are helping you manifest a wonderful new relationship. Send light, love, and angels to your present relationship. A positive transition is occurring in a current relationship, which could include a healthy ending. Okay, I felt that coming with yesterday's energy because I wanted to say something in the title about, because it was about like hanging on in there. You can't just like up and leave just yet. Things have got to end healthfully. Clear your karma. The best that you can. Cheers to all you lovers out there. Should we just enjoy some silence for a moment or two? Inside this deck, I'll show you. We can quickly do this. I've seen the bottom of the deck, so I've got to read it out. That's just how it goes in our business. If you see it, you've got to say it. Sounds like I'm, I don't know, some kind of announcer on the train. If you see it, then say it. Maybe look out. I have lots of signs from trains because the train track is right there. Well, actually, the platform is not far. Don't make decisions based on guilt and what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Whatever you're wanting to do it with a full-spirited heart, or don't do it at all. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. A 4-card spread. This is a simple spread for a quick overall at the situation. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Card interpretations. Past, that's card number 1. Past influences of the situation. Number 2 is now, how the situation is affecting you now. Don't really need those glasses. Card number 3, future, possibilities for the future, about 6 months. And 4, outcome, indicates the overall message, lesson, a culmination of everything examined. This feels like the energy of, there's a reason for any delays, okay? I want to also say that rejection is a form of protection. There's stuff to heal, uncover. You'll understand a bit later on. There's healing. Look, you're off to Avalon. To be healed by feminine's essence. You may start to feel sensitive. If you're masculine, you'll start to feel your feminine feelings. You want to cry and be cuddled and held and nurtured. Because that's a portion of you that's, well, we like to keep in denial. Not some. Some will openly embrace their femininity. Card number 1. All I can see is my beloved. It's a message. Card number 1. Past. Past influences of the situation. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Past influences of this situation. This is just a knowing, because it's a ethereal. It's a spiritual connection, so you can just feel each other's presence, energy. And this is where the energy signature comes in. So whatever arises, whether it's your masculine or feminine, within, you'll recognise that signature. Okay. Let's look at now, how the situation is affecting you now. So we're talking about this energy blending. How are you feeling? You have to be really gentle with yourself regardless of what energy you're in. You have to be gentle. Hi, Blue. I'm 47. That's how old I am. You asked for the third card, Diego? We're on number 2 now. Oh, I've got like the cards are jumping like no one's business. I was doing tarot readings at work today for my colleagues. I'm jumping everywhere. I've got a message for you. That first one was the message. Okay, now, how the situation is affecting you now. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Spiritual union is coming through. This is the now energy as well. Like feel my love is coming through. Okay. So current energy. How the situation is affecting you now. Be aware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so recognising that energy signature. When the other one annoys you, it's because you recognise that energy like within yourself. You're just annoyed at that part of you, and when it's reflected back to you in another, you find that annoying. But really, you're just annoyed with yourself. Okay, very interesting. Card number 3, Diego. Number 3, future. Possibilities for the future, in brackets, it says about 6 months. This is I've just seen the first word, it's emotions. This is talking about in 6 months' time, you're going to be so more comfortable with femininity, feminine energy. You'll be able to incorporate it, and then you're rocking and rolling. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment, and that could take, well, you're on an accelerated ascension, okay? The feminines I've been personally developing all my life. I've been on the path all my life, but I didn't realise that until I got into personal development, 2011. And then just gradually everything's unfolding. Yeah, it wasn't spirituality. Some will start with spirituality and it leads into personal development. I was personal development and then into spirituality. Through following signs, messages that I couldn't ignore, that I decided to take seriously. And I'm a curious thing, so I go delving and delving and delving. One love. Okay, so letting go of resentment. It's a continuous thing. Okay, so that was number 3. Number 4, outcome. Indicates the overall message, lesson, the culmination of everything examined. What's the overall message? 20% battery. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I saw the bottom of the deck. Did I say that at the beginning? That was the message. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And now you're about to feel it. Feel that. From death comes rebirth. Romance angels are staring at me. I'm staring at the cupids. They're so in love, look. Everyone's in love, looking at love. Looking through the eyes of love. Hi Dawn, how are you today? This little cupid, he looks like he's like trying to pinch the feminine soul. Pinch it for her, look. Pinch me, am I dreaming? Okay, well, deception. We have resentment. There's lots going on, isn't there? The distortion. There's definitely the distorted masculine to work through, and it's only by allowing the feminine in. Hey Christine, hello beautiful, hello darling. That's the feminine's role, isn't it? So within us, our masculine's role is to be our protector, and when it's called upon, we bring that energy forward. So we're dealing with the distorted masculine over the next 6 months. A lot of self-forgiveness has to occur for one's distorted behaviour, or one's behaviour during the distortion happens to us all, and you'll find that out when you get, as you're going through it. As you're going through your ascension, you're going to be sent people, so make sure that you're learning and sharing. You're not learning for no reason whatsoever. Any little hint, tip, you'll find you won't be able to stop sharing it anyway. So people will be drawn to you, and you'll always have the right answer. Otherwise, people that you can't help won't be drawn to your energy. It's like you're a beacon. So get practicing. Put it into practice. It's the only way that you're going to grow anyway. So learn and share. Okay? Practice it. Practice, 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 practice until it becomes natural. Natural to give a smile. Natural to be polite. Natural to be loving. Natural to be a delight. That's really your top priority, isn't it? This lifetime. You. You. This card is a loving nudge for you to be aware of deception within a relationship. This could involve something mild, such as run-of-the-mill politeness, where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down you know what this card pertains to. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand to reveal the truth about this situation to my conscious awareness. Then, notice and trust the signs that follow. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. And off you go, on the ascension. very freeing and liberating to feel you no longer have to wear any mask. I am that I am, Dawn. You're not relating. Maybe it's just not time for it to relate. Your subconscious mind's picking up on it, so don't you worry about that. Everything you hear, see, smell, taste, touch, it's all recorded. All of it. All of your senses, everything. Everything you've ever felt is registered within. Okay. I've used all the cards now. How long have I been on for? Oh, we'll go to the hell. Hell. The Hell Yourself cards. Heal Yourself cards. You love that cup? It's my daughter's cup. She has lots and lots of Halloween cups. She's more of the darker energy than oneself. I would have cups with sunshine and love bugs on them. But this is Emily's cup. I just felt drawn to use it. I'm pleased that you like the cup. Oh, do you know what this takes me to? A gentleman's club. Look at this. Imagine this to be like wallpaper. Wallpaper, I said. It's got a love heart on it. It's kind of like a old-fashioned wallpaper. Oh, I got a really tickly throat. When I look over there, all I can see is the South Atlantic Ocean. Excuse me. Are we good? I think so. I got a tickle, but it's classic. Yeah, I didn't mean old-fashioned in a bad way. Classic. That's a better word, isn't it? A classic. But like a... felt like it had a bit of a velvety feel to it. I know, because I recognise the wallpaper, and it takes me to my dad's energy. Someone shouting next door. I was just actually thinking about how my dad was a very gentle man. Well, he had 3 daughters, no sons. He never smacked me, raised his hand to me. I don't ever remember him shouting at me, ever. My dad was just placid. No, he wasn't placid. He was funny. Comical. My dad would make me laugh. Always whistling, singing. I mean, my mum was funny as well. My mum was definitely more, well, my dad wasn't manipulative at all. My mum had her tendencies, as we all do. Well, not my dad. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he wasn't perfect. I asked him later in life, like, went really into details about his life, and he's like, I don't feel like I should be telling you this stuff. I'm like, oh, come on. Why did you even live this stuff if you can't even tell me? I'm like, you need to write a book. He's like, but I could be telling all my secrets. I said, who cares? I want to know. Tell me your secrets. My children know all my secrets. I have no secrets from my children. There's nothing to pull out of the closet to shock or scare. Where my parents wasn't really... My mum was open. But not openly open. My dad wasn't. You couldn't really talk to my dad about death or anything. It was morbid. And you don't talk ill of the dead. Anyway, my father's coming through. Temptation. Card number 19. This comes in, I feel, with the temptation to push, to rush things along. This is on the masculine side, but there's work to be done. Card number 19. Because I feel that is the feminine's energy there. But rejection is a form of protection. He needs to heal. Yeah, I understand why. If it's not time, it's because you're being protected. If you're not strong enough in your masculine and feminine energy, you're going to be eaten alive out there. Standing in your truth, and you're going to have like a pushback because you're going to be the minority. You need to be ready. You need to really not care what another thinks about how you're choosing to live your life. With no guilt, no shame, no regrets. You're doing it because that's your calling and your heart's calling you to do that. And you can't go until then. You will go quickly back to toxic situations at a threat or, I don't know, some kind of consequence waived. I hear the stories all the time. No, you have to be really strong. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Just claim your freedom and pay no attention, notice to what others are doing, including the government. How does that affect you? It's never affected me, what the government's doing. I don't have to do anything. I mean, I work, I pay my taxes, I pay my way. Whatever they're deciding, I mean, I don't really have any control over it and I don't want to get involved in it. I have control over how I choose to live my life. So even when it comes to, you know, pandemics, I still have a choice whether or not I want to participate in that corruption or whether, okay, you will do that, but I don't have to do anything. We know that feeling, don't we, when you've got to stand up. Do you know how many people I know that had to have the vaccine? They did not want it because they were under pressure. Told they wouldn't be allowed to see relatives. I couldn't go to my dad's funeral because of that. I would have gone, but I wasn't invited to my dad's funeral. I was sent an... although I feel a bit choked up about that. I was sent an online invite. And I sat there and watched all my family be there. I'm not invited to my funeral, them people. I couldn't give a fuck about fucking COVID. I had just as much right to be sitting there. That was nothing to do with COVID. That was to do with I had removed myself from a toxic family. But my dad wasn't part of that toxicity. Disgusting behaviour. Anyway, I don't have to live with that. I live with the fact that actually I could watch my dad's funeral in the comfort of my own home, really like singing along and so with me and my daughters, and karma's a bitch. Only if you are. I've got to pay attention to the signs. Okay. Anyway, see, we have to let go of that resentment. Let it go. You still have fun. Did you really want to go anyway? Not really. No, not really. I don't have that attachment to death. It's like when you die, you become my angel. As soon as my dad died, yeah, I felt his energy straight away. It was like, whoa, what a relief, you're out of that vessel. Shit me, that was going bad. Before COVID, when I was speaking to him, absolutely fine. And my dad was like hitting 90, I think. I don't actually really know how old my dad was. It was something we didn't really discuss. But he was like, I don't know if he had got to 1991 when he died. I don't feel bad for not knowing that either. Okay. I know my mum was born in 1936, but I'm not sure when my dad was. I think 31, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm guessing. Does it matter? No. He was talking to people at bus stops who were suicidal, and he's like, "Hey, come on, look at me. I've just lost my wife because my stepmama died. My stepmama died on the 1st of August, and then my children's dad, my husband, died on the 31st of August. So I didn't even get to go to my stepmom's funeral. If it all comes out, Lucy, let it out, yeah. Because my husband was so poorly, I couldn't chance leaving him in case he made his transition and I was elsewhere. So everyone else went, and I was left. And I got to see my dad when Simon's funeral, so the 25th of September. And even people tried to fucking ruin that. I mean, I could tell you stories that are absolutely shocking and disgusting about how I feel that whole situation went down. Disgusting. The worst one, I think, was when I was pushed out the way while his coffin was being pulled out the house. And people stood in front of me. And I'm like, are you... Oh, yeah. Did I just do that? You know, I'm just free now. I don't want to be part of any of that. I have anything to do with any of them. But if that hadn't have happened, I'd have like all these toxic people still around me, giving me the guidance, not just like me, but how they speak to the children. And they're not coming in my children and speaking to them like that. Because I've heard it, and I wasn't brave enough to stick up for my children. I've sat there and listened to people say things about them in my presence, and I haven't said anything. That's no longer the case. And my children have sat in front of stuff and not stuck up for me, and that is no longer the case. We have a voice. Hey Willow, how are you doing today, darling? Hey Mariah. You're just listening today, Mariah. Working, sending love to everyone. I've just got that. It's a healing journey, guys. There's a lot in there that you've seen, you haven't processed, and a lot of it is fucking unfair. I told somebody today, my colleague, I said, do you know what? Just need to have a cry. Feel sorry for yourself. Feel sorry for everything that you've seen, what you've witnessed. That's the same thing. What you felt, all the horrible words that people have said to you. I don't want to be one of them people. I don't want to retaliate like that. And you can find yourself retaliate. I have. To the degree where it's like, I can no longer allow others to ruffle my feathers to the point where I'm just mirroring them. They're just pulling that energy out of me. I am really good though. We're opened up to rejection. Okay. So, who's actually being protected? I think all involved are being protected from our own inner saboteur, who knows exactly how to destroy love with our own wounding, trauma bonds. Let's do the work. And then we'll be nice and clear. Oh, shit. Have we even pulled a card? Oh, we got temptation. Temptation. I hope that helps somebody, but the most important thing, it helped me to be able to talk about it. So thanks for being there to listen. Temptation. Life is full of temptations, and right now you are being asked to choose the higher path. Your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges you are experiencing or moving on? Is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? No. That's the one. I feel the difference in the energies when I read out like the options of what's bothering you. Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture. Be honest with yourself and take the higher path. Another opportunity that is much grander than what you have imagined is on its way. Just be open to it and allow it into your life. Okay, open and allowing. Let's have a look at this action. Give yourself 5 minutes. Can you do that? 5 minutes of uninterrupted time. Write down in what area of your life you are being tempted, what choices you have made, and what are the best choices you could make. Rub your hands together, then place them slightly apart from each other. Imagine that you are holding an orange ray of light between your hands. Focus on courage. Write, doesn't say that. You haven't got to write anything, I don't think. Just give yourself 5 minutes of uninterrupted time. Go to the toilet and, yeah, I'm sure you can claim 5 minutes on the toilet. So, what does it mean for you to be courageous? What does it mean for you to be courageous enough not to buy into temptation? Place your hands on the part of your body where you need courage the most. Send the orange ray there and repeat, I am courageous, and take positive actions that yield the greatest results. Imagine yourself acting courageously and doing what will lead you to the higher path. Okay. Ascension. That's the higher path. Okay. Decisions. The Mother Mary. Let's go there, and then I need to be going. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. You want consciousness? Your mantra for now? If you want it, you're stating that it's lacking. Change your wording. There's no lack. You have it. Ask and it is given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Okay. One more. One more time. We're going to celebrate one more time. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, you've got me dancing. Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth. I like that because it comes in with the skeleton. From death comes rebirth. Card number 28. We're going to finish with this message. and I will talk to you guys soon. I champion your growth always. I know when hard edges are best to be softened, and when it is time for you to receive reward for efforts made. Allow me to help you release a karmic pattern so that you can now be reborn into new consciousness. Allow me to help you heal your life from the inside, that the outside may change and reflect your inner beauty and spiritual light. I am bringing you assistance now, that a force beyond your control may be softened and your successful growth assured. Your life story, your life story spans further than you may imagine. You might believe that your past or your anxiety or hope about the future is what matters most in your unfolding life story, but this is not the case. The Divine Mother sees with vision far broader than our own. She has insight beyond the veils of time and space. She understands that there are invisible karmic forces at work in our lives, building circumstances that are both challenging and uplifting. She understands that karma is not punishment, but a chance to learn and grow, whether that be through challenge or opportunity, which she sees as one and the same. She knows, however, that we could often benefit from her help, because although we have all the power we need in order to choose how to respond to karmic circumstances in life, we might be struggling unnecessarily to master our lessons. In such instances, she offers her intervention on our behalf. Like divine training wheels, the assistance of the Mother supports our journey, but she doesn't take all the work, and therefore the valuable and essential spiritual learning that leads to personal growth out of the equation. Our Lady of the Ocean of Rebirth comes at a time when there is karmic heaviness around you. This is not a bad situation, nor is it a punishment of any kind. The more advanced a soul, the more challenge it is capable of taking on. Don't imagine that your struggles indicate that there is something wrong with you or your life. As frustrating as they may be, those struggles, especially the big heart struggles with those things that hold much meaning or value for you personally, are a sign of a big soul going through spiritual growth. Mother Mary knows this and wants to help you attain your growth and divine success without getting stuck in old patterns. This is an important karmic time for you, and it heralds not only the assistance of the Divine Mother in working through challenging karma, but also the blessing of the Divine Mother bestowed through supportive and uplifting karmic inheritance. There is a time, you see, not only to learn, but also to earn the reward of past efforts. The following healing process will help you set in motion both the assistance to meet challenges and the harvest of spiritual rewards too. These are both being offered to you now in acknowledgement of your own past efforts and all the good that your personal spiritual success can bring to the world around you. Page number 1 to 1. I'm pleased we had this one-to-one. Okay. I think I've pushed the 10%, haven't I? So let's get this reading wrapped up. Perceive that you are standing at the edge of a vast, powerful ocean with the water lapping at your feet on the shoreline. You gaze at the horizon, watching a stunning sunrise or sunset taking place, whatever feels right for you. Out of the sun, beautiful Mother Mary emerges in flowing robes of gold. She pours golden light from the sun behind her, through her heart and hands, and into the top of your head. It pours through you in tingling waves. The golden light comes out of your feet and continues, flowing into the ocean, filling it with golden light. Repeat this healing prayer aloud or quietly in your mind if needs be, 3 times. We do what we're told on this channel. And imagine, as you speak, that you are sending the words with love from your heart to the Divine Mother. 3 times, okay? Sending with love from your heart to the Divine Mother. I call upon the karmic healing and spiritual grace of Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally. I ask for and accept your divine intervention and karmic grace in all areas of my life now. I gratefully receive blessing and harvest of spiritual grace that will serve my highest good now, through divine love and my own free will, so be it. I call upon the karmic healing and spiritual grace of Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally. I ask for and accept your divine intervention and karmic grace in all areas of my life now. I gratefully receive blessing and harvest of spiritual grace that will serve my highest good now. Through divine love and my own free will, so be it. Can you feel the heart relaxing each time? Just a little bit. Gentler, easier. I'm a bit fidgety, so I want to like kind of adjust my position so my heart can rest. I feel like tensed up. How can I explain it? Not to the degree, you know when you go outside and it's cold, you kind of do this, don't you? And I always feel you do this because, like, your organs, it's cold. They're going to get cold, aren't they? So automatically you kind of, because you ache, don't you? It's like, why am I tensing my shoulders so much? It's because I'm trying to keep your heart warm. A nice scarf will do that. Wrap a scarf around, place it right there. One more time. I call upon the karmic healing and spiritual grace of Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally. I ask for and accept your divine intervention and karmic grace in all areas of my life now. I gratefully receive blessing and harvest of spiritual grace that will serve my highest good now, through divine love and my own free will, so be it. Rest for a few moments. And finish. We've got to do it again 3 times. You're once, twice. We know how it goes. Finish with this closing affirmation, said aloud if possible, repeated 3 times. I am blessed with extraordinary grace and the divine intervention of the Holy Mother. I am blessed with extraordinary grace and the divine intervention of the Holy Mother. I am blessed. What are we? Blessed with extraordinary grace and the divine intervention of the Holy Mother. Page number 122. It's over to you. I will talk to you guys soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Very quick exit. Bye for now.